Ladies and gentlemen, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah, don't trip. Don't trip. We got Priest on the way. He gonna be here. That's why I'm showing the stage. Don't trip. It's not gonna be another AD show or nothing like that. Priest is on his way. He told me to get the rocket started. You know what I mean? We did liftoff and everything. So he's on his way. He finna be right in the studio. So don't trip. It's not gonna just be an AD show with KP on Zoom. Know what I'm saying? He's gonna be here. Priest is on the way. So don't click off. And if you do, be sure you come back because it's gonna be a good show. Priest is gonna be in the studio. He just had to handle some things and everything. You know how we do. He told me to start the show. I'm always like, let's just start the show when you get here. He's like, nah, just start it. I'm like, all right. So I'm starting the show. But I got it set up so you can see the studio. That way you know he's going to be sitting right there in that chair. You know what I mean? What's good with y'all, though? What's good? What's happening? Sunday Fun Day, July 6th. How was your 4th of July weekend? Was it good? Was it good? Let me show y'all something. Back on. There's something funny happening. I posted a story. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing because I post some funny things. Funny things. And serious things too, but it's a lot of funny stuff. We'll bring this on screen. This is what happens when you have me start the show. I'm going to show stuff. Funny. Funny though. Boy, don't trip. Watch this. Priest is on the way, y'all. Priest is on the way. Don't worry. It's not going to be another AD show. All right, this is funny. Check this out.
Stop moving. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Legend, come here. Come here.
Don't give your kids fireworks, y'all. He in the house with a Roman candle. What? The mama lit a Roman candle. Y'all know what that is. And the kid went in the house with it. Did y'all miss that? Should I show it one more again? One more again. He's holding a Roman candle and he runs in the house. This is what I post on my Instagram.
Stop moving. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Legend, come here. Come here.
That's some funny-ish. That's funny. But that could have been serious. So don't give your kid Roman candles. I think y'all already know that. But I had to show that because, you know, some of y'all don't follow me on Instagram. If you do, you already seen it. You already seen it. Let me see what else I got in there. That's it for now. I can go back and show you some other funny things. But, yeah. I had to start it off right with the funny clip. Right, Chosen Lore? I had to post that. This Jay Bland in the house. He says Child Protective Services on the way. Cloud Bops in the house. But he said, F this house. Khwaja Rakib El Shammai Ata Arif. Laughs out loud, parents. Khwaja, did I say that right? I always do my best to pronounce the names appropriately. Steve-O in the house. Trying to figure out what that is. Kid was like 3, right? Yeah, that's dangerous, man. So I hope you guys had a safe 4th of July. How many of y'all launched fireworks? Oh, Priest is in the, well, he's like outside the house, but he's about to be in the house. Okay, let me tell him on my way. OMW. In the meantime, let me give y'all something to watch. We're gonna go a little quick commercial Killah Priest break. Cause I gotta let Priest in my the front gate. I'm in a fortress over here. So I gotta tell the front door guard to let him in and all that. So until then, I'm gonna play a little something. I do this.
Are you trying to tell me that you'll fight against me?
Oh, you will win that too. For if you fail to silence me, you know what I will do.
What will you do, physician?
Okay.
I will go among the people.
Be right back.
And try
Getting
to
Priest.
answer the
You gonna see
questions
Priest when I get back?
in their hearts.
Yeah.
The questions that I've asked myself all my life.
Be right back.
Wherever I've wandered in the world. And which were answered for me by a dying man. I will wear the clothes of a slave and kick the sandals from my feet. And speak to the wives as they fry their fish before their mud huts by the river. To the porters on the docks. To the smiths by their bellows. To the slaves under their yokes. And I will say,
your arms too short to box with God.
KP, Priest, and Sheik. See, in these times we gotta take one step forward. Put one foot in front of the other. My brother, yo, check this out. Early natives related to the thrones of David, captured by some patriots and thrown on slave ships. They strip us naked, while the wise pick their favorite. Lives were wasted in the hands of the hated, driven from the garden. Now we starving in the martyring Sodom. They call it Harlem. Worldly problems got us at the bottom. The earth crisis had the righteous grabbing ice picks, seeking psychics for advices. I stay in ciphers. Our life is connected to the second son of Isaac, which had a tight grip on the heels of his brother, revealed to his mother. The elder should serve the younger. Words heard in thunder. Hell from under rose and plague the glow with hunger. Now it's cold as summers. The soldier slumbers. Behold the number 600, 6 and 3 scores. The same as he saw who ate his meat raw. In the time before they climb aboard a dinosaur. Information held behind the doors. We came from the atmosphere. The physical trapped us here. Then they gave us crack and beer. In the back of the stairs. Please adapt your ears. Add or subtract the years. Inform the unwise and watch the sun rise from sunset. None slept. One flesh, one breath. One step. 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 One flesh, one breath. Devil's marvel. They caught us playing with the gold marbles. We wrote novels. Now we live life in the bottle. Before the devil sold me to the unholy. He called my father Toby. I live life amongst the lowly. The lowly. The president just ordered the Navy to hit the borders of Haiti. Slaughter babies from the waters of Euphrates. Maybe they sent germs that polluted our sperm and made us live them circumcised in the serpent eyes. And told us certain lies. And each day a serpent dies. But in the halls of Pharaoh, the walls are narrow. And religion is like a prison for the seekers of wisdom. Now freedom, let's feed them. They took the first boat of Jacob to Jamaica. Promised us 40 acres and a mule. Treated like an animal, understand the Jew. Brought 2 to 50 states. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. It all relates. 1555 is when we first arrived. We tell jokes with some get high and watch the fish fry. One step, one flesh, one breath. 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 One step, one flesh.
no monument.
It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. Many our lives will end. It's like a sad song from a violin. Trapped like Daniels in the lion's den, trying to pierce the iron skin of Leviathan. Souls blown in the violent winds. God help us if we die in sin. I hear the trials and the cries of men. That's when the riot begins. It's like things never get better. We forever serving Nebuchadnezzar since the days of our ancestors. Slaves to a man pleasure, building great architectures, sharp dressers, smart professors. Start my lecture, I build lyrics like an art director, show it to you like the film projector. Blessed are those who struggle, from day to day we all hustle, coming home with sore muscles, scar faces, scuffed knuckles. We all share the same trouble, separated couples. Sometimes it seems like there's no escaping the clutches of Satan, spending years in state pens, awaiting patient dreams of a scholarship, ended by a hollow tip, politics and number slips. It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. Once shoved in ships, now we bloods and crips, thugs with clips, niggas who love their clicks, hit the clubs and shit, so they can rub their hips, hugs and flicks, niggas with drugs and whips. Cash rules this ride apple, it got a worm in it, corrupt sentence. In my man's Jeep with the windows tinted, sipping Guinness, observing all the clinics and liquor spots. It make me lick a shot through the rooftop. I never seen the glory. In the ghetto, it's the same story. Cigarette butts and cold coffee, black faces and white mouths. They cry out before the White House. Ain't no wealth shared, it's welfare and poor health care. Self-scared, it's senseless. The way they got our black princess on public assistance to end our existence. It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. It goes life, difficult times and mad crimes. Some pay the price while others refine. Blessed are those who struggle. God loves you, and wisdom is the principal thing for kings and queens. It goes life.
Peace, Killah Priest.
Peace, what's up, man?
I'm chillin', baby. Yo, I wanna know what's going on ever since that basic instruction before leaving Earth. I wanna know what you gonna do for us right now. It's been a while, baby. We waiting.
I've been chilling. I've been in the lab writing and stuff, you know.
Alright.
I just been on my, you know, saying on some
Guns, shootouts and crack cells, black males and packed jails. Trapped in hell, no peace, cold streets. Surrounded by police this whole week. Buildings with no heat, no lights, and gas pipes with slow leaks. Dog fights and low life, throw dice the whole night. Thieves creeping in the midnight evenings. We soar through the misty regions. Go see house, take a vow for the demons. Moonlit, the lunar eclipse. Prophet stands in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. I can't take it. Beauty that was once sacred is now getting facelifts. Fake tits and fake lips. Cold embraces, memory erases from the slave ships. My princess, I used to spot her from a distance. Holding my infant, burning incense. The moment intent for her to step into my white tents. Now we step in precincts for your ebony prince. The smell of frankincense, once treated like a pharaoh. With royal apparel, anointed with myrrh and aloes. We used to wallow amongst the mallows. We had herds, sheep, and cattle. Now we battle. Used to pass over brooks of Kidron.
towers of Lebanon, the pool of Geshron. We used to sing songs upon Mount Hebron. How's gold turned to bronze? How was gold turned to bronze? We was the wisest and the richest, but now we turn to snitches. Women turn to bitches in the time of harvest. We was the smartest, worship wisdom like the goddess. Now we act retarded, we forsuck the wisdom of the fathers. We used to have 1,000 flagons of wine in Palestine, now we drink Valentine and rage up in the violent mind. We used to have 100 measures of oil, 80 measures of wheat and barley. We lived golly, listening to Bob Marley before the devils robbed me, chasing us through the African safaris. From then to now, what goes up must come down. What goes down comes back around again. Where it all began. Then to now, From then to now, what goes up must come down. What goes down comes back around again. Where it all began to now, then to now. Singing a holy anthem, lamping with all my handsome grandsons. Hair long as Samson inside my gold mansion. They used to wear purple Pampers, but now we Black Panthers. Some are actors or dancers. It's funny how the dollar bill had my seeds hollow for meals. Mother swallow a pill, road seems hollow but still. Grab a bottle to hill, it's like they loose the 7 Seal over Brownsville. What's the difference between the ghetto and death row? I'm trapped up with kleptos, the tech blow. I'm left in Cephalo, where the cries echo and echo and echo and echo. From the Crystal City, near Giddy. Children used to roll on lilies, now they roll up Phillies. But the pyramids of the Cheops is my weed spot. Sometimes I eavesdrop in the books of Enoch. We went from studying the pistols of Paul beneath a waterfall, rubbing crystal balls. But now we spray paint our initials on the wall, Spray paint our initials on the wall. Then to now, what goes up must come down. What goes down comes back around again. Where it all began. Then to now. Then to now, what goes up must come down. What comes down comes back around again. Where it all began. Then to now. Go down, what goes up must come down. What comes down comes back around again. Where it all began. Then to now.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
The
Close my heart, hope to die. Y'all been waiting for a long time. Right. Here it go, Killah Priest. Come on. 9-7, 9-8. Y'all know something. It's the Byzantine King, Supreme. All kneel, kiss the ring. Into an Elohim. I blow steam from the families of the Maccabees. Smack them seas, watch them scream your majesty. Make them suffer the capacity of tragedy. Hold the crowd down like gravity. Back the fuck off, stop grabbing me. Hands off me, niggas starting to bore me. I'm getting sleepy, I need some coffee. Me and my woo bandits, we bury niggas deep in the canvas. Body bandage like some mummies. You fucking dummies, you can't take nothing from me. It's the longest waited, the most anticipated. The album hesitated. Scream the name out, Killah Priest. I leave the blood spilling in the streets. I'm from the dark hills of Brownville. The 7 Shield throwing windmills across the killing field. Never forget it, tell the rap critics I speak in arithmetic so they can never get it. I'm too scientific, lyrics explicit. I roll with thirsty niggas, thieves and killers, tigers, gorillas, faces like Godzilla. We stomp rappers that smile like a car dealer. The God's iller, cross my heart, hope to die. We multiply by the hundreds, fucking by the thousands. See me outside your show browsing, beating up your soundmen, player haters and platers. We give them cold stares. Any last prayers?
Yo, concrete techniques, bomb beats and cause casualties. My faculty, hold it down like gravity, rapidly, threaten like weapons to adolescents. Ghetto residents, quick to pass tense your presence. State of the slums, kill 4-bladed drums, face ones. They force with smiles and snake tongues. I'm deep into this, I sometimes gasp for air. Deadly warfare, hot blocks, cops and cold stairs. Shots flare like fireworks on July the 4th. Weapons get tossed. Fugitives slide north. My forces combine. New World 2009 digital criminals. We make mills and cybercrime. It's all planned ahead. 2 times I see the signs to a great mind. The heaviest chains cannot bind.
Stare you eye to eye. We tell the truth, no lie. We cross our heart and hope to die.
High-ranked officials and armed tanks with missiles, blood drizzle. Simple fact you slept on the issue that before you started jerking off joysticks and Sega, I was rocking off 100-watt amps and Sharon Vegas. True fine-tune it. ship enough units. MC's ass will be those rhyme killers in mass. No doubt, difficult task to last in the square. Beware, infinite amount of darts is in the air. I'm victorious with no opponents and blast through components with microphonics. Watch the whole world live the moment. Anything anti that came approaching this, incapable of speech remains motionless.
We stare you eye to eye. We tell the truth, no lie. We cross the heart and hope to die, hope to die. We stare you eye to eye. We tell the truth, no lie. We cross the heart and hope to die, hope to die. We want to die, multiply. Here we go. Killah Priest, Killah Priest, Killah Priest, Jizza, back to deck on the set. The Jizza, on the moon set. Jizza genius.
Problem now. You know what I'm saying? Too many corny rappers. You know what I'm saying? Pretenders. You know what I'm saying? There's too many phony MCs out there this year. They best to beware. I've burnt thousands already, so get ready. Lyrics are deadly. There's too many phony MCs out there this year. They best to beware. I've burnt thousands already, so get ready. Lyrics are deadly. Niggas keep frontin', ain't saying nothing. Killah Priest remains calm, yet carry on. Go ahead, sing your song. Claim y'all the dons. Rap superstars look cute with your stars. Bitches like that, the way your mic's at. Bite me, I bite back. Plus I break backs. Fuck it, you can sue me from yours truly. Niggas sound booty. There's too many rappers in the East wanna be gangsters. Too many gangsters in the West wanna be rappers. Bunch of actors, I ought to smack you. Who's your master? Sit down, take a lesson. Stop guessing. For years I had grace. Saw your mad face that only showed bad taste. Run around like you're delirious. Foaming from the mouth like you're furious. I'd rather be serious. Keep the audience curious. These fantasies, nothing for your fantasies. They might cause casualties. Hollywood is not your neighborhood, and if it is, give the mic to Natalie Woods, and y'all can be off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, which are the A&Rs, and you and Toto doing promos, along with the Scarecrow. You will see no dough. There's too many phony MCs out there this year. You best to be aware. I've burned thousands already. So get ready, my lyrics are deadly. There's too many phony MCs out there this year. You best to beware. I've burned thousands already. So get ready, my lyrics are deadly. I lay in the cut like peroxide, looking at your cockeye, cause your music sounds lopsided. They sound tongue-tied, bunch of young guys, have them hung high, watch their lungs fry from the sunshine, which is one rhyme generating from the mind. Killah Priest now late, I terminate, burn and break, and intimidate. I come cold when the winter break, I put it in the snakes, pretenders and fakes, shake like an earthquake. I judge wisely, between two pillars of poison ivy. For those that despise me, attach it to the ivy. Your pop should've brushed you on the couch or sent you down the mouth. Next time wear a condom when I step upon them. I make MCs memories whenever there's a symphony. I look sinfully, been doing this for centuries. I write shit sick as Shakespeare, tripping off of acid. Roll on you like John the Baptist with the rusty hatchet. I preach the word of God before I murder y'all. Swear I never heard of y'all. There's too many MCs out there this year. The best to be aware. I've burnt the thousands already, so get ready. Lyrics are deadly. There's too many phony MCs out there this year. The best to beware. I've burnt thousands already, so get ready. My lyrics are deadly. There's too many phony MCs out there this year. They best to beware. I've burnt thousands.
Run for your lives. Run for your lives. Oh my God. Run for your lives. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Over. It's closer. Over. Sky getting lower. Over. Winds turn colder. Killah Priest soldiers.
Yeah. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yo. What's good, everybody? You can't even see my face. You see me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, man. Yo, what's good, yo? Shout out to everybody that's coming in. AD, you played some classic joints.
Yeah, it's the heavy metal album.
Could you tell I was freestyling on the end of Fake MCs?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, I had some words written down, but it's like I had to get the second verse done because we was near closing. Pardon me. And Fourth Disciple threw the track on, we went in. But the second verse, the last half, I preached the word of God before I murder y'all. You know
That was fire, though.
I swear I never heard of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Shout out to y'all. That's a little Easter egg for y'all that's just coming in for the heavy mental trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For the KP universe. Shout out to everybody in there. I'm just getting back, like literally from Vegas. I was in Vegas. Let me tell you something. It was beautiful out there. Set up the studio. Look like I'm on.
Yeah, man. You got directly back. Like you came straight here.
Yeah, I came straight here, yo. Straight here. Did some beautiful recording out there. I had to do some work out there also, but the studio out there is top notch. We went in and we did it, man. I got some work done for my joint and for some other projects that I got going on, and it was very beautiful. Top tier engineers. Let me tell you something. Working with good engineers is always great, especially if you know what you're doing. You know, now that I know what I'm doing, I know what the keys, I know what the boards is looking like. I know how to record myself a little bit. So working with another engineer is always good. And plus, it was just a tee off to everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So all the producers, shout out to the producers, shout out to Purpose too, shout out to Purpose, shout out to AD, shout out to everybody, shout out to my man Supreme out there in Vegas. Shout out to everybody that's down with the Abraxas movement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Abraxas. We got something else that's coming too. The Nassau joint is going to be good. It's going to be good, man. We got a lot of good stuff in the works. Shout out to my man Dave Flores, who's working day and night to do this thing and making this thing pop off and making it real. Shout out to all the MCs. Shout out to Royal Priesthood, first and foremost. And shout out to all the MCs that's out there that's really putting music back into their art. See, I can say putting art in the music, but they're putting a whole soundtrack to the universe inside your music. When you're doing stuff like that, you're doing something, I'm telling you, it does not go unanswered. There's somebody out there who recognize you're talented. There's somebody out there that recognize what you're saying and resonate. Real recognize real. We used to say that for way back. And there's a lot of familiar faces that's in the studio booth now. So just want to shout you out like that. Shout out to Reborn and Rebuilds, who I see you. And you see I'm coming to New York too. Shout out to, I'll be hosting this event. I'll give you the flyer too, AD. So, you know, in the summertimes we get a little bit busy. With Kelowna, you rocking, right? Dude, look, that shout out to the Black Smithsonian. You know, I always got to stay with the creed, man. I stay with the creed. Sometimes I do, you know, I kind of venture off with creed. What flavor I got? I got the small one. The small, it's the new potent one. Oh, dang, forgot the name. But if you're gonna smell right for the ladies, it's always good to do creed. You know, you're adorning yourself the way you feel. Shout out to you, my brother. King Guap. Shout out to you, Jones. Peace. Remember me, wisdom, knowledge. Peace. Yeah, wisdom, knowledge. Peace to you, my brother. Not off top, but I guarantee you, give me a second, we'll get into it. Fella B. Oh, thank you for the shirt, man. Compliment. Yeah, you know, it's summertime. Once it gets summertime, I'm gonna show out. You know, it's dope shirt. I like the flowers. I like different kind of flavors. I like orange, yellow, green, red, all the stuff that represents the summer. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good time to start working. Good time to put out music. You know, usually we always put out music in the dark. You know what I'm saying? The quiet moments of the universe when everything's at peace, then, you know, you just drop something. But sometimes it's always good to have that summer in cafe. That type of, because we working on winter too. So it's always good to have something coming through the pipeline. Put it that way. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. You want to rhyme, but that's enough. What? Holocaust. Shout out to SL Smith. Aurora Borealis. He said, "Fila peace." Oh yeah. I get. Man, shout out to the #1 craft room. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for sticking with me for so much. Jay Blaine, you know, man, you are very special. You know what I'm saying? He comes to my Patreon when I'm on there and I'm going live, and me and him, we have dialogue, and we got a history too anyway, but he'll tell you that we can always go back and forth. Yeah. K Gordon says, any Abraxas 2 update? Yes, the update is ready. It's entirely, I was just waiting on one extra special guest, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So I was just, you know, fortunately, you know, Cass is on tour at the same time. I'm catching up with him, and then I can only do certain dates when I can do them because I'm busy too. So it's like this guest called me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Martin Lawrence. You know, they called me. So it was a pleasure. It was one of my pleasures to do this and go, okay, when you gonna do it? Because I'm gonna do 2 of them now. And it was just great. It was an honor. But I don't want to wait so long. I mean, if y'all say wait, Priest, wait, because we got stuff coming out. Yeah, we working on videos as we speak. So I got a couple of videos that I'm working on right now. Man, I sound busy, right? I sound busy because I literally just got in from Vegas, and you know, 4-hour trip, and I'm here though. Who's the producer for Mustard Seed? That'd be none other than there you go. See the producer right there, man. Shout out to Mojito. Mojito is the producer. Now the producer for Mustard Seed is the same producer, which is Purpose. Shout out to Purpose. He produced it, Mustard Seed, and with Mustard Seed we must succeed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Crown Loader. Ty Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got something in the mail too that was crazy from Kyle Zodiac. Shout out to Kill Rifkin. So, you know, we're gonna be touching on that. I just needed the information, that's all. But I think it came from the great Ty. So keep your turban tied, you know. Is that time? No, what time? That's a question for you, AD. He asks, is that Tomcat?
I mean, nah, he's a orange tabby. What makes a Tomcat a Tomcat?
Most of this is water. I just want to say that because they be thinking I'm here ODing on some black coffee or you know, some black tea.
Oh, cool. You watered it.
But this is a massive water, and what makes it dark is a little bit of leftover tea and black. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of emphasize because I gotta get in here and do that, man. So y'all catching me in raw form right now. So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna relax. Everything's gonna be cool. Haven't seen that cat in like 3 years.
A Tomcat is one that hasn't been neutered, but this cat has been neutered for sure. Because
why you do that to that cat?
So I didn't want to at first because I figured, the cruelty thing, like, that's messed up to like cut a cat's balls off.
Yeah.
But then he started like spraying at my other apartment in Lake Forest.
Yeah.
He started peeing, spraying, marking his territory throughout the house.
There you gotta go to the bathroom.
And it smelled like a cat.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh hell no, because he was going outside of his litter box. So that's what I'm like. Well, forget that. I'm taking him in to get neutered. So I did.
Tell him why it smelled like a cat.
He was marking his territory.
I'm gonna let the audience.
But in this house,
tell you why
it don't smell like a cat, huh?
Right.
You can barely smell it. It don't even smell like pee. It smells good in here.
Yeah.
He has an igloo litter box.
Okay.
And then you put a little bit of fabric softener on the filter.
Right.
And you don't smell anything. And I got an air purifier, so it don't even smell like a cat in my house. But if I didn't get him neutered, yeah, then that's when you can smell it. And that's what makes a tomcat, to answer the chat. So he's not a tomcat because he's fixed. He's neutered.
Yeah, I hate to hear that, man. I just, man, that's me personally. The reason why your house smell like a cat is because you have a cat. That's what they smell.
But it don't smell like a cat right now.
I know. Not now.
Yeah.
But cats, they're gonna spray, man.
Yeah, if you don't get them fixed.
Because they're gonna get. Yeah, you gotta compromise them.
And that's nasty to have.
That's why he got an attitude right now. If you'd have bought him some female cat.
I did. So at the time.
You did?
Yeah, at the
what
time.
Happened?
So remember BB, the comedian girl?
The who?
The comedian girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she brought her her cat. It was like a beautiful white female cat, like perfectly white. It looked like a cartoon.
Right.
You know, in the cartoons, it always shows like a female cat is like all like white fur and with a red bow. That was this cat that she brought over.
Right.
And my cat wouldn't stop staring at her and looking at her. He had no game. It was his first time seeing a female cat.
What's the matter? Cat got his tongue.
Man, you could just see her cat just rolling its eyes. He was just like he was simping. He was simping towards her and just and following her all around the house. That cat couldn't wait to leave and everything. It was funny.
For real?
Yeah.
So he didn't push up on her,
I mean, he kind of tried to, but the other cat was just not. Her cat was not interested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But her cat was bougie. It was also fixed.
It's flurry. I mean, so how that was the size. How you gonna get up and, you know what I'm saying?
She just thought.
How you gonna do his little meow stuff if the cat is fixed?
Yeah,
at the time he wasn't fixed.
It was a play date.
So yeah, you ain't the cats ain't with the play date. They ain't with the play date. You gotta be real, not the play date.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a funny story, man. I love it when you tell a story about Mojito, man. Because I remember Mojito when Mojito was just like a kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also had a fish too, remember?
Yeah, I had a big old fish tank.
And the kid, what happened to the fish again? I don't want you to relive the trauma, but
so when I went and bought fish, let me get up in a little bit better here. When I went and bought fish I had this big old fish tank, and it was like a 55-gallon fish tank. So I went crazy, went to the fish store and started buying random fish.
Right.
I'm like, let me get that one right there, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, let me get that black one right there with the orange stripes. He's like, that's an Oscar. I'm like, I don't care what his name is, just let me get the black fish with the orange stripes. Little did I know what an Oscar was.
Right.
So what had happened was I had the big old fish tank and all these little fish, and they slowly started to grow, and then one by one, fish started to disappear. I'm like, what happened to my little goldfish?
Right.
I was like, what happened to that little green one? Like, fish are disappearing. Turns out the Oscar is part of the piranha family and basically ate up all the other fish in the whole tank.
Yeah.
So the only fish left was that fish, and by that point it got big, like the kind that they put on plates. Like, it was a big Oscar fish, and it was mean looking, and it had teeth and everything. I was like, what did I buy?
Right.
Anyway, that was an Oscar.
No doubt, man.
And it got really big. It would push its nose against the glass.
Yeah.
And push forward and ruffle all the water in the tank. Just pushing against the glass because it wanted food or something. It was scary, yo.
Right.
That was a scary fish. It ended up dying, but I couldn't feed it enough.
Right.
That thing wanted more and more and more food, man. It was like having a piranha.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fish tanks ain't for me, but that was crazy.
That's crazy,
That's
man.
my story.
Man, we gotta bring it back to it, man. Shout out to my sister, man, Paulette. Man, I love her, man. You know what I'm saying? So many years. Big up. We're gonna be shooting down south soon. You know what I'm saying? So gotta do the do. So we be out in Columbia. Oh, I don't want to give it that. So,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's where my family's at.
Not this one.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that one. Yeah. Is SC.
Oh, okay.
Let me get something together. Okay. What's good, everybody? Yeah, like I said, I was mad busy. Pray for my sister Angie. Oh, okay. No doubt. What's wrong with your sister Angie, my brother? May I ask? Blacksmith. Sony. Okay. Let us know. It's always good to put out positive energy out there, man. You said your fish got fat?
I mean, he just got big.
Yeah. Remember I came over I just so happy because I used to collect fish back in the days, man. Two fish, feed a load. Nah, but fish, Oscar, yeah, it's a predator fish.
Yeah, it's a freshwater fish. If I ever have fish again, they're gonna be a saltwater fish.
Oh, that'd be
But
exotic.
I had eels for a while too.
I wasn't around for
You
that
weren't
one.
there for, but I used to have eels and they were cool. But the problem is when I moved, I put them in fresh water.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand what I know now, which is about the nitrogen balance in the water. It has to be right. It has to be treated water. I put them in fresh water and killed them on accident.
I'm sorry, man. But you know, fish got to go to the bathroom, bro. It's like, imagine being in the bathroom and you don't flush the toilet.
You gotta adjust your mic though, so you can.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, they use the bathroom. You gotta flush the toilet. Imagine it was just backed up and you just in there all day. And not just that, but you can't see their urine. So they're peeing and defecating. They just in there in the ocean. You know, they got little nitrates or little
Exactly, the nitrates and all that. It has to be balanced, and it was imbalanced. I didn't know what I know now. Like I get it now, but back then I was young. This is like I was about 23.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
But I know now. Now we got ChatGPT. I know how to. I got plants now. You see these plants? The new plants I bought.
Oh yeah, that's the money tree.
I got a new money tree. I got two snake plants. I got a snake plant in the corner. That's the same old bamboo plant right there. But with ChatGPT now, I know how to water them.
Right.
I don't overfeed them.
Right.
They're getting exactly the sunlight they're supposed to get. They're not in the dark.
Right.
I know exactly how to treat the plants now. You know what I mean? Because I did the research.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know before.
From
ChatGPT. I'm like, how do I take care of a snake plant?
Wow.
The snake plant's kind of like a desert plant. Doesn't need that much water.
Wow.
So you don't want to overwater. I was overwatering my other plants. Didn't know.
What about this? Is what I don't understand: the sunlight. Like when it says they don't require this type of much sunlight.
Yeah.
Like what do? You put them in the crib?
Well, like the money tree. The money tree does not require direct sunlight because then it's
what's direct sunlight?
It's like boom, like sunlight. Like this snake plant's getting some direct sunlight right now, like just direct sun.
Right.
But they can take it because their leaves are stronger and they're desert plants.
Right.
You know, like
I never understood that part. So the light, direct sunlight, is directly the sun hit them. Like they can't be on a balcony, and it's just daytime outside.
That's direct sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I'm thinking it's got to be directly facing the sun.
No,
because
just
outside is just the light. They eat
just
that.
Getting sun at all directly from the sun is direct sunlight. But like, see, the money tree is inside. It's getting kind of reflective light. It's not getting hit directly by the sun, so it's getting that's indoor plant.
Right.
And that's indirect light. That's what it wants because the leaves are too delicate. Otherwise, they dry up, they burn. Do you know what I mean?
Do me a favor. Could you pull up monkey GP? Monkey. What is it called? It's called the monkey plant.
Monkey plant?
Yeah. Because the monkey.
Put it on screen.
Yeah. Because I want to. I have a monkey plant, and I try to. Yeah. Monkey plant.
The Adinson's monstera. Yo, plants are a whole other world, man.
Yeah, I got a monkey that eats. No, what is it called, man? It's like a picture plant. Put monkey picture.
Yo, this looks like a symbol. Looks like that?
No, put monkey picture. That does look like a monkey for some reason.
So put what?
Monkey picture plant.
Monkey picture plant.
Oh, I call it. Yeah, that's it.
This one?
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Carnivorous.
Yeah, because trees be outside. I mean, I want to do it the natural way. So I figure, if you get a monkey, that's what they call it. I thought it was called pitcher plant. So it eats the flies and stuff like the insect mosquitoes. They go inside of them. And this way you're giving back to the universe. You're giving back to the forest. It's an ecosystem or something like that. That's the, yeah.
So you have
they look just like that. Yeah, so I got that.
So you have one of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell Solo to take a picture. It's not that one. The one, it's called Monkey, and I was looking for that one. Well, they have different kinds of pitcher plants. Yeah, that's another kind.
So what you have looks like this?
Yeah. They hang just like that. Yep. Yep. Monkey cup. There it goes. Put monkey cup. Yeah. I got a monkey cup. That's the one I got. Yeah. See them stalks? I think it's some type of sweetness. Yeah, right there. And I think the fly goes into there. Something like that. Yeah, somebody said Venus flytrap. Yeah, I couldn't find those.
Oh, so you have a carnivorous plant.
Yeah.
So Nepenthes tropical pitcher plants. Carnivorous.
Yeah. But it'd be dying.
So
like sometimes I fill it up with water, naturally, like the spray out of it, like the mist.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mist them. I'll tell you right now. So here's the thing. That cannot get direct sunlight. They have to get indirect light.
Oh, so keep them in the house.
Right. Or like put them by the window.
Yeah. But I got them on a balcony.
Yeah, you don't want to leave them outside getting direct light.
Right.
Because the scorching sun can burn the leaves.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
But give them like 4 to 6 hours of filtered light.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey,
I
we gotta learn
plant,
this. You know how many plants I've killed? I didn't know, but now we know because all we gotta do is do the Chat GPT research. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So watering, gotta keep the soil moist but not soggy.
Yeah.
Gotta use distilled water.
Right.
Because sometimes the minerals in tap water are gonna mess it up.
I'm distilled all day.
There you go. Water frequently, especially in warm, dry conditions. So like every day, every other day, just water the soil. Don't let the soil dry out. Humidity. So they need high humidity. So that's
like a bathroom, right? I was thinking one time I put it in a bathroom, like the steam stuff like that, like something misty.
Just get a spray bottle. I have a spray bottle for the bamboo plant.
Yeah.
Just label it water and just
spray here and there.
Spray here.
I want to be able to conversate with the plant.
Yeah.
And like put it up and it's like, okay, yeah, you're growing. Because it does grow. I'm not gonna lie, it has. But every now and then it'll lose one of its pictures. So they just turn up like, what I do, man?
Too much sun.
It just feel bad when it
too much sun. Just keep spraying.
Yeah.
You got to just spray them and take care of them because they seem more delicate.
Yeah, but they regrow though.
Mm-hmm.
They regrow.
Avoid cold temperature.
Okay, let's get into something real quick.
There it is. And then you got to feed them flies, ants, or gnats.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of work, yo. So it's normal if the old ones dry out and die. Cut off the dead pitchers.
Yeah, every summer is this tree.
Yeah.
And the tree attract these flies. The birds can't get them all the time, but I just like put it out there because they get on your nerve.
There it is. So don't use tap water.
All right.
Keep it humid. You can also put a humidifier on a timer.
Okay.
And put that next to the plant.
Yeah, come through the crib. Help me out, man.
Come check it out. I'm still learning myself, but you got like a unique plant there. I just got money trees, snake plants, and bamboo plants. Keep it basic.
They say money don't grow on trees.
Man. I mean, I just got this thing. And yeah, I can't complain. But I have to mist it twice a week.
Right.
So I just have it set for every time we do a podcast, I just spray them.
All right, let's get this going.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Take care of your plants.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear this mix.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, did they handle that situation with Apple?
Let's check it out.
Oh
We'll
wow.
find out right now. Checking. Ooh, it does not look like they replied yet. Wait. Nope, that's a login. No. They haven't replied yet. Nothing. I bet you they're used to it. I bet you this happens a lot.
Okay.
But most likely the problem is because of the re-release. So I launched a compilation called the Hip Hop Compilation, and it had a re-release in there. Right. Because one of my other artists had already released it, and my album's not on Apple either. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Tidal, I'm on everything else except Apple, because I launched a compilation that had a re-release in it. Do you know what I mean? I probably could have fought it and but everything was I'm not a big fan of Apple anyway, so I'm just like, whatever. People can hear it on other platforms. It's on YouTube. It's on Amazon. You know? I'm not a fan of Apple.
Oh, okay.
I don't even eat apples.
Sorry, y'all. I saw something come through.
Hey, you just got back from Vegas. So
yeah, exactly. Then you got
you're catching up.
Business, yeah.
We got some song promotions today.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all keep sending the song promotion is real dope. And hit the like buttons. Let them know that we over here. We building. It's gonna be a great build today. Just get back. You know, I'm into it. Gotta get into it. We just gonna freestyle really today. So we have that plan really basically, but it's always just a great build. I had some guests that were supposed to come through too, but I wasn't here. All right, let's start with.
How was Vegas?
Oh, it was great, bro. It was great. A lot of work. A lot of good food too. A lot of good food. But I was out in, you ever heard of Fremont?
I've heard of Fremont, yeah.
Yeah, so downtown. I was in the downtown area. You actually can win more when you gamble out. You know, when you gamble out there, you can actually win because it's not, I don't want to give it all up. But it's kind of fun, cooler than just going to the regular, Cosmopolitan hotel and stuff like that. You know, Fremont, they be throwing it. They be getting it. If you ever plan a trip to Vegas, try to go downtown. I only could do 2 days there.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It was cool. Studio, and everything they do is top notch. And when you go to a top notch studio, you kind of feel like your work got to be top notch. Then you're on time. You're on a time limit, so just get it in. Make sure when you get to the studio, you tight. You got everything down that you want, and you just go right in.
Yeah.
Right, that's how that goes.
One thing that bugged me about these studios, these fancy studios, is they have this big board, right? The SLS board, what do they call it?
Yeah.
Giant board, and then they got a dude hunched over a small little computer screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, what are we doing here? If everything is in that screen, the screen should be bigger.
Yeah.
So you look at my studio.
Yeah.
Giant screens. I got big screens everywhere. So when I work on a project, it's everything, and then the mixer board is all small.
Right. That's
You can
crazy.
adjust that. I never got that. They never had bigger screens. Everyone's working on a small little,
That's true. That's, all
tiny
of that
little
stuff.
monitor. All
yeah.
this big stuff and small little ass monitor using Pro Tools. And they don't even have a regular mouse. They got those wheel mouse things.
Right.
I don't understand that.
Nah.
I don't understand. It's the details.
It condense everything, man. But what helped me out is that I knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded before. I just leave it all up to the engineer. You know, AD recorded.
Now you know. Well, you make your own beats.
Yeah. So now I'm starting to get into that looping and things like that. So I got this ill little loop I was playing with. Then I went to Kanye and listened to his stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, yo, I see what he's doing. So I'm on the right path with that. I start making beats. It's gonna be a rap, but
yeah,
I got some loops in mind.
You've been
Shout
on
out to Cover Boy. You know, Cover Boy is the loop king.
Yeah. No, he's got good stuff. I was always afraid, thinking his samples weren't going to be cleared, but we've never had a problem.
Yeah,
we've never had any problem with Cover Boy stuff. You know what I mean?
You got to chop them up right.
Yeah.
Word. Well, let me
But no, you've been on so many tracks, Priest. I mean, you've got the ear for production. It only makes sense that you move on to beat production.
Definitely.
Because you definitely already know what kind of beats you hop on. But you've done so many different types of beats. You've been on reggae beats. You've done a whole bunch of boom bap. You've been on songs that have no beats at all, no drums. You've done spoken word.
Yeah. See, this was a very important email, but I won't display who I just emailed because I know certain people be watching and stuff like that. So it's just business.
Is it good news?
Yeah, it's great news.
But you're not ready to make announcements on it yet?
Nah. Okay. Let's go into the archives, right?
Okay.
And we'll see who hit us up. Shout out to y'all, man. Whoever got my math, right? If y'all be hitting me with all type of stuff from Instagram, and you know, I love it, man. It's cool. Keep it going. You know, Brown Buffalo, you always good with that. And so when y'all started hitting me with that, we started doing the show, just showing some of that, and we could build on certain things that they be talking about. And I started doing that, and then, you know, Flurry started, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's how, just don't stop, you know what I'm saying? So now I started getting emails from bigger names. Yeah, so, you know, every now and then, Ghost hit me with something. He hit me with the Ethiopian Bible one, so I had to check that out. Because you never know what brothers be talking about in the dark, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of people that's open nowadays, that's open and ready to receive the knowledge or give or share the knowledge. Put it that way. So there's a lot of sparking energy coming up, and even AD, you contribute to that because you was like closed off, and then you start talking a little bit more about the astrology. You know what I'm saying? Then you have heavy hitters like Ty, and you have Ka Zodiac, who comes through and they know they be moving the planets around, the chalkboard of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can witness it, like, okay. But I think it's a time of the gathering, you know, where everyone gets together, say, God, oh, shut up. Oh, man, hold on. Let me take my time when I'm doing this. Shout out to Godfather 3000. He said, Tragedy album, the past, the future, the present is out. Shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi, man. A real Queensbridge legend, you know what I mean? Before, a lot of brothers love Nas. Shout out to Nas, is always great. But before Nas came out, Tragedy was the dude, you know what I'm saying? In Queensbridge, represent for all the younger brothers coming up. And he was the first probably younger dude that was down with Juice Crew. Then you had Master Ace and stuff. I'm just telling you about the things that I saw. And then we also did Black Market Militia together with him, Hellraiser, William Cooper, and my man Timbo King. So shout out to Trash, man. That's dope. When you still put out music now, I love it. Yeah, True Confessions. The great I Am That I Am has no equal, no doubt. Nas is King, sick albums, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Fire. Yeah, well, Queensbridge always had these MCs that was immaculate, you know what I mean? Queensbridge are just Queens, period. You know, shout out to the Intelligent Hoodlum, Nas, Cormega, Nori, CNN, come on, Tribe Called Quest. There's too many to name, you know what I'm saying? They had their thing. They definitely Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? So they always had their thing. And I think that sparked up the, you know, who started hip hop. And they were warring back and forth with KRS-One and with Shan and the Juice Crew. Oh, but how many of y'all heard that there's a major supergroup coming soon? I heard Rakim, Kane, KRS-One, and Kool G Rap. Man, I called that a couple of years ago, a long time ago. Like, that'll be something crazy. But y'all missing Slick Rick. If y'all get Slick Rick in there, that'll be even crazier. So, Kane, and G Rap. Yeah, that's 4. You get Rick up in there, and y'all good. Y'all got money. For real. I got the mixtapes. Oh, okay. Hold up. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through a couple of these emails that I got, right? And y'all can break them down. We can break them down and see how it is. Because and you never know, because a lot of stuff is funny, but then there's some things that's thought-provoking.
Okay.
All right, so what I'll do, you should have some, pull up your WhatsApp, AD.
Okay.
I feel like I'm excited, tired at the same time. You ever felt like that? Excited and tired because you're traveling so much, you got so much things you're doing.
It's the car drive, it's the travel.
Yeah.
You know how there's jet lag? You can have car jag.
Yeah. Exactly. If I go to sleep, don't worry about it. You can just keep going on with the show.
I mean, you just had coffee also.
Yeah. I'm not finished. I had to stay up, yo.
Yeah. Did you have I got snacks if you need sugar.
All right.
Chocolate.
I'm good right now. Keep it on deck. All right, hold on.
I see the Andre Johnson post and I see the Zab Judah post.
What does Zab Judah do?
About him being faster than Floyd.
Oh, yeah. But Floyd still broke him down. That's what he's saying in that.
Yeah. We got to get him back on the show.
Yeah. And Zab even admit, you know, with his cockiness going so fast, and then Floyd Mayweather put him to work. All right.
Understandable. All right, I'm bringing it up on screen.
Floyd Mayweather is the baddest boxer ever. He can change strategy right there in the middle of the round. He wasn't faster than Zab, but he would fake Zab because Zab was countering. He would make Zab throw that counter and catch it. When Floyd made that adjustment, unfortunately, Zab never made the adjustment to the adjustment. I mean, I think Floyd's one of the only people that don't even need a cornerman. That's why I rate him number 1. Zab Judah is faster than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the baddest boxer ever. He can change strategy right there in the middle of the round. He wasn't faster than Zab, but he would fake Zab because Zab was countering. He would make Zab throw that counter and catch it. When Floyd made that adjustment, unfortunately, Zab never made the adjustment to the adjustment. I mean, I think Floyd's one of the only people that don't even need a cornerman. That's why I rate him number 1. Zab Judah.
Damn. Okay.
You reach, I teach. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
But we heard it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zab Judah. Shout out to Dro. Remember he was here?
Yeah, what's up with Dro?
He chilling. Got something in the works. Shout out to my man Dro. Feel Like B said I love this show.
Hey,
but we love y'all watching, my
B.
brother. Hold on.
That's
I'm
what's up.
Something right now. The beat was bigger.
Yeah.
Beef with I'm going into
Ben Frank, Quadja, Rakib, L, Shamsi, Ata Arif. Yeah, man. Floyd mastered his defense.
What do y'all feel about Will Smith rapping?
Let's hear it from the audience. In my opinion, I don't think matters as much. We need to hear from people outside. What do y'all think about Will Smith rapping?
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
Why does not America like to buy and
Let's see what the chat says.
I'm gonna sing you this.
I'm trying to speak more like a journalist and be like, what do you think?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm gonna sing you somebody who off the hook, Orlando Brown.
Bragadino in the building. He says Will Smith's dope. That's a thumbs up from Bragadino. Eno says weak-ish. Hybrid Cypher says, I love Men in Black. I assume he means the movie.
That was a good one.
Solar says trash. Ben Frank laughing. Black Smithsonian says, ain't it cold outside? Not over here. We're in Cali. It's about 76.
2 billion. 2 billion.
Carlos S. says he can rap. I'm personally not feeling it. I honestly need to hear more.
Yeah, he always can rap, man. I mean, yeah. he can rhyme. When he made Summertime, they didn't even know who wrote that. Yeah. Was it Rakim or him?
Yeah.
And I think he wrote it. I think Will Smith wrote his own rhyme. He just did it to sound like Rakim. I don't know. I got the Tower of Babel explained. It'll all be explained in Abraxas. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's going back into rap though. Like, I think it's solid to be music. I think everyone should always have their own craft. I think everyone should always, if you do hip hop and want to do hip hop, you should do it. So like, I commend him for going back because it looks worse to have been a rapper and quit because he was a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he became an actor. Do you know what I mean? But to leave it just sitting there, it's not that it ruins your legacy. It's just like it makes you think what would have happened if you had continued. So it's always good to go back.
Right.
If you're gonna start rapping, you should do it for as long as you can.
Right.
Because that's your creative work. So those are your crafts.
Right.
And it's more of a personal expression than anything. Do you know what I mean? You got to make it for the love of hip hop. And
definitely not. He's not doing it because he's in the struggle.
Right.
He's not doing it because of that. He's doing it because he loves the art.
Perfect.
So, it's just the time change. Some people get caught up in the time where they at, and that's what time left them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to make your time, and you got to. But it's great to see him still MCing.
Yeah.
Because hip hop did something for him that it did for all of us. Like, he said he's corny, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's in another whole mind state. So for him to come back to even want to rap, it's like, yo, man.
So you got to commend, because he's been through a lot. I'm sure he's got some lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It goes without saying.
Smack me and I'll smack you back.
Man, I hope Chris Rock has an album too.
Yeah.
I hope they have a battle.
Yeah, he stepped up.
Battle rap like Kendrick did with Drake.
Yeah,
boy, that would be something though.
On that one. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, everything is with this
Hybrid Cypher says
Jim Jones, man.
Oh yeah,
Nas. I hope that they just tie down real quick.
I mean, sometimes it's all good for business, though. You know, battling and beef and the verses, it can be good for business. It could be good for marketing. It creates hype.
Right.
Bad publicity is good publicity. Controversy sells. You know, it's the world we live in.
Yeah.
You know, remember when artists would do something to get on the news?
Yep.
And then they would say, by the way, he's got an album dropping soon.
Right. You're right. Hold on, let me give you this.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna share this one.
Remember when Jiggy With It came out? Oh man, that was
Jiggy
all over. I was in college when that came out, and it was everywhere.
Yep.
Okay, you sent me.
I already had help with that one. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay. Am I opening up the picture or the video or the Instagram?
Instagram. Show them the picture too. I'm gonna get some chocolate because my eyes are getting heavy.
No, by all means.
Yeah, like I apologize, but I just got back really. Like I didn't even go home yet, and it's like I came right to here to give you out a raw, you know, and updates of what's going on. So Abraxas is in the bag. Celestial Grammar, wait off fourth, but that what I heard was in the bag.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this.
Yeah. All right.
Dubai in Germany, and why doesn't America look like Russia and Persia, and where the is the money going? There should be grapes, turnips, vegetables, everything on the streets every day for the homeless to eat. You're making us pay for water, you son of a... You're making us pay for grapes, apples, things that God gave us for free. Ha! Ha! Da, 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 bo, sha. You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my Father's house at all. At all. Why does not America look like Dubai and Germany, and why doesn't America look like Russia and Persia?
All right, you can stop him right there. He off the hook.
Who is that?
That's Orlando Brown. He's an actor. He used to be with Raymond Simone.
Okay.
What's the name of that show? Yeah, he off the hook. He's like up there with Jaguar White right now with the conspiracy stuff. So what do you think about what he just said?
I mean, I get it. But what does he mean by Dubai? Because, like,
I don't know.
Dubai doesn't have, like, apple trees that are just out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like free food?
Right. I think what happened is that it's just that everybody's questioning now.
Yeah.
Everybody's questioning. This country's put us in a position where everyone's questioning everything.
Yeah.
You got to remember, this is the head of the state. This is the head of the free world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we move, you move, just like that. So it's everything, the dictatorship and everything, has got everybody asking questions.
Yeah.
A great ruler, this being a whole enterprise together. You know what I'm saying? Just all the families. All the families. You can say them now because they're all out there. You can say them. Rosberg, all of that. The Dumonts, they have all of those stuffs out there. And everybody's questioning now because the age of information is here and everything's out. Everything's presenting itself, but you don't have to worry about it. Shout out to Feed Up. Yeah, but all the information is out. So it seemed like, everyone's questioning what's going on. Everyone's making, making statements. What's going on? But that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, you're supposed to question everything.
Yeah. And that's a good thing. Because change is going to come. I say it, man. People said it. They've made songs about it. But look how close we are. Just watch. It's about to get more interesting soon.
And you got this right here.
And don't worry about, listen, because let me say something. This is, you know, there are people out there that like to see you fail, that get off on, you know, when you get down, when you're down for a minute. But let me just say this. You could be down for 2 days. But on that third day, you start to get up. You get up. Don't lay there. And let them see your glory. Let them see your... And you do it because you're going to get up. And you will. Don't worry about it. Because we all go through stuff. You know, we all fall, but we're going to rise again. It's like the sun. I know somebody goes, you know, the sun don't never fall. You know what I'm saying? AD may have something else to say about that, but the sun, it stays at the top. There's a, you know what I'm saying? It's defined. The sun is at the top, right? You agree with that? All right then. This is something you can see with your eyes. It's true and living. If you see that there, then you got to know that that's a part of you. Like Michael Jackson said, it's just another part of me. We are all parts of something great. And don't let them tell them, because their job was to tell us that. Their job was to take you out of you being yourself. The best part of yourself. That was their job, to take you out of that. Protect this man by all means necessary. Please. When you do that, you talk about self. Shout out to Crump for even saying that. Because I'm going to protect you by all means necessary. Steve. So we all start to ask questions, and that's what you got to do. Question, you have the word quest on there. You know what I'm saying? So look at it. You're looking for, man, this is a journey, bro. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. What's the next? You got George Burns? Yeah, let's go. Did you know Mr. Burns and Simpson is based on Jacob Rothschild? Man, stop it. I did not know that. This was sent to me. Shout out to Ghost. He sent this to me. Yeah, I get the flyer. When y'all send me stuff, because you know David, shout out to the Brown Buffalo. He always sending me stuff. The net worth is $5 trillion, owns everything. If you're making the money, of course you own it. We got to wake up to the reality that they make these things. Oh, thank you, S.L. Smith. He says, Orlando Brown was on That's So Raven. Nightly Devilish said, God decree. God decree. Yeah. Let's go to the next. And I'm gonna continue looking.
Andre Johnson.
Who? Oh no, that's funny. Nah, I don't want to see that one here. We on something right now.
Okay. Let's see. Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard. No, that's funny stuff. I want to show him that.
Anunnaki in the Bible.
What if I told you that I may have actually found the Anunnaki hidden within the Bible?
Uh-oh, where's Naphtali at? Where's Naphtali?
You want that? You want that one?
Yeah, let's play it. Go ahead.
Hold up. I'll bring it on screen.
You know, the ancient mythological beings who descended from heaven to earth and even ruled over humanity for thousands of years, according to ancient astronaut theorist proponents like Zecharia Sitchin. You probably heard in Genesis chapter 6 where it talks about the sons of God taking wives from the daughters of men and creating Nephilim giants. And you may have even heard of the book of Enoch with the fall of the watcher angels as they descended upon Mount Hermon and did the exact same thing that the Bible says the sons of God did.
But
the book of Enoch goes on to talk about how these created giants in the land and that humanity could not sustain them anymore. But hidden in the book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 33, it says, "And there we saw giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and even in their sight." So who are these sons of Anak, better known as the Anakim? These words are oddly similar. Anak, Anakim, Anunnaki. And if you think about the cultural and linguistic differences of different people at this time period, and you put the clues together to understand that beings descended to earth and procreated and created these giants, then those from heaven to earth who came, the Anunnaki, the Anakim, the Watcher angels, the sons of God, just maybe it's all the same thing. What do you think? Leave me a comment. What if I told you that I may have actually...
All right, number one, somebody told me to go in. Shout out to y'all, brothers. Not my position to just do that, go in, but I'll take a gander at it, you know, because you got people out there that really go into this, like study this every day, like my man. First of all, he said he's just discovered it. It's brand new to him. But other people might have already been onto it. But see, he had the thing, what is it called? The Doug, that was Solar Gems was here. There's a word for it. Doug Naptor. We talked about it before. A guy called Solomon. Shout out to him. So it's new to him. But what he does is he had the heart to come out and say it. Now, you're going to get push-ups, you're going to get flax, but it's the same as comic books back then. So, like I said before, there was nothing, you know, there was gods and deities people believed in. They had, it's Rome, it was all through Rome, through ancient Kemet, they had, and through Persia, Samaria, all of those, there was stories, Zoroastrianism. So, you know, back in this world, just like with music, you got rock and roll. We all hear it. I don't do rock. You may do it. You know how to play it. But we all share it. The harmony. We know it exists. So that's the first thing. So he came on to some newly information. But let me tell y'all, do you know the deeper stuff was actually accepted more? Before, follow me on this one. Before the so-called leaders of religion, sex got involved and started tampering people into the more deeper, esoteric kind of, they had a feel to it. Those that could read, but those who, if you couldn't read, you had to rely on something. What you gonna rely on? If you can't articulate it, what you gonna rely on? Benjamin said, "Go in, priest." Shut up. Don't put a battery in my back, bro. That's why. See, I make music, man. That's why we make. I'll stick to just making music. I let the speakers do their part, and then we all share up. We all go in at the same time.
I mean, it fits in with your music because you share a lot of esoteric knowledge within your lyrics.
It's essential, man. If we got something to say, you know, like I said, sometimes explaining it takes away. Because if I could explain it, I would. But you know, you got musicians, beats, everything goes into it. Subject matter, you know. 100. Like,
but you also like speaking on Mesopotamia.
Yeah, everybody be saying that. Everybody saying that. What I do is I acknowledge ancient cultures.
Yeah.
I acknowledge all of. See, I'm not just stuck in one. I acknowledge all of them, and that's the thing. So when I say something that somebody might think, oh no, outside the box. No, I acknowledge all because that's what it's about. There's 4 corners of the earth. That's what they said. So there's a corner here, corner here, corner there. You just gonna have one corner? Now I can't do no, but it exists. Ancient Persia, India. You know what I'm saying? The Indus Valley. Then you have certain. So I just acknowledge I'm just a realist that I understand that they was there and there was writings that was done. So that's all. I just do the knowledge and trade. They worked for a very long time, so I acknowledge. Just like I acknowledge every other great civilization who dealt with writing, erecting sculptures. But, you know, I actually had a chance to go to Egypt myself and see it. And I went to Ethiopia and I went to Israel. So I had a chance to see it for myself.
Yeah.
That these are real erect places. Change your life. But that was a time, you know? I got on the boat and we sailed to now. So I'm not into now.
Yeah, and you saw some
into now.
Into now.
Go ahead.
You saw some hieroglyphs.
Yes. So the hieroglyphs, right there. You know what I'm saying? So civilization was there. There, and then because I don't want to throw religion under the bus. Everybody else does a good job of that.
Yeah.
The thing is to uplift people and help them evolve and be a better thinker than their elders were in the past. To evolve mentally as well as anything, to grow. And growing is with the youth. Once you get the youth, listen, growing is into the youth. They see it, it's seeds. That's where it's at. We always got to look at that. It's seeds. The seeds feel it. They can't catch it, your concept. You just got to give it time and let it cultivate. Let the sun, let the water, let all of that around it, let the breath and everything around cultivate that seed, and it'll grow eventually. It'll catch up, and an understanding needs that light. Like we started off talking about plants. You could plant a thought. I'm about to throw my phone at you, lady.
I hear you.
No, but it's real.
Yeah, I was looking at you through here.
Oh, okay. Nah, sometimes you be saying stuff, you be like, oh yeah, you know how you get to the point where you start building. Now, I know a dude who used to build, start crying. For real. And start singing and stuff like that. Sometimes it get like that. You be building, it's like, oh wow, it's like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The sky start crying. It's like raindrops.
I'm just letting you go in.
Yeah, but I'm already, the door's open.
Yeah.
The doors are open.
Yeah.
But all this is sparks the imagination where it starts at. That's the first nation, the image. The imagination is a nation.
The Magi.
There you go. Add on.
Magi Nation.
Magi, yes.
It's magic.
Exactly.
It all starts within our minds.
Exactly. Magic, corrupt magic. I'm going to try to get into that. A little bit of the corrupt magic.
Chaos magic?
Yeah, chaos magic. Shout out to Mike Hortz.
We got to get him back.
Come back over here.
You got his books right there.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to him. And he's going to come back over here and tell y'all the secret teachers of all ages, Manly P. Hall. Like, why would you step away from that if you're a seeker, a true seeker? Knowledge is infinite, right? Steps to it. How are you going to see on all the steps and stay on one? We already said all the steps similar. They're similar, but you have to take that step to get on a higher level.
The crown load.
What we do, right?
It's
crown
about
chakras.
It's about the crown load, like she said.
Yeah.
But putting yourself in the position to crown load. That's the greatest challenge. Because she knows how to get there once you're there.
Right. Say a name.
Ty Phoenix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ty Phoenix.
We got to give her credit for that name because the crown load.
Dope. Yeah, that was dope.
That's key.
That's dope.
Because once you raise your frequency high enough, that's when you're able to receive information and data. And a lot of people say that that's how you write your lyrics.
Who?
Like fans of yours. Because you seem to just download your lyrics and it just flows through you. And I've seen you write fast. And I wonder, like, where is he getting this? Because you go, woo. It's just like, it just flows out of you because you seem to be able to crown load.
Yeah, the sun is the crown, right? So if you look at the sun as the crown, each point represents something. So it's all point.
Was
direct.
The crown of thorns.
There you go. Direction. That's right. It's direction. And like you have a director. So you would like to play with the words and the etymology and stuff like that. I like that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can relate to that. Like I said, the unexplained is already there. It's called unexplained. Trying to explain it, you want to explain the unexplained? You know what I'm saying? Or speak the unknown. I leave it alone. Because why should I disturb it or mess with it when it is what it is?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask. The curiosity is crazy. It's like because I'm curious, right? I'm like, damn, I'm curious. What's the source? Is it unknown? And we always look at, okay, you had John Coltrane.
Okay.
That I've heard about who played to his fingers bled and went to, psychedelic realms while he played his jazz music. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So much he became like sanctified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was faster than his fingers could be.
Yeah. Now where I can't question, it's just amazing, but he bugged certain people like Malcolm X speaking. He had a teacher.
Yeah.
But the way he brought it out was the way he brought it out.
Yeah.
He brought it out where it's like, damn, it's just, he touching my soul. Yo, is he in my living room? He's like going deep into it's like father. It's like, yo. He reaching, he could talk and kind of open crack codes. To me, he just had a pureness about him and his speaking that could just, the illest orator. I give Farrakhan his props now. I think that he became like somewhat, because he's here long, you know what I'm saying? So they get it and they go like DMX and Tupac. After a while, it's like DMX is yo, saying something, Tupac is there.
Yeah.
But then DMX, after a while, it's like, oh, okay. You get to keep drilling that diamond.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get it.
Artists coming from different perspectives.
Yeah.
But crown loading in their own way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The
listener will gravitate to that which resonates with him.
Well, that's profound.
Some people were resonating more with Biggie.
Master Flower, Heavy Tongue, he didn't write. So sometimes you got to be looking at searching for the unexplained. Flowing from In Chambers, right?
Yeah.
Because you could say you got Lil Wayne. No one knows how he just trips upon, metaphors and.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah, exactly. Some may say like Lil Richard. You got Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But Lil Richard was like, remember he said, I started everything. Now all the rappers are littles. And Lil Richard was the first.
I always correct people and say Lil.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not little, it's Lil.
And Lil.
Yeah.
And Lil. Yeah, exactly. So I was looking at it like, damn, his word manifests. Like after he gone, his word was manifested. Like he did say that he started everything, and then he's not here to see his work, but it's manifested.
Because it stuck. His word stuck. That's why we say word is bond.
Right.
Because it bonded together and it has power.
Right. That's right.
That's why it's one of the greatest things to repeat is that word is bond, because you're reminding that person is that its word is true. What you speak is what you create. That's why you got to not only be careful what you say, but be careful what you think.
Right.
Because that's words in your brain.
Yeah. Somebody say word life.
If word is bond, then thoughts are bond also.
That's right.
They say if you knew the power of your thoughts, you would never have a negative thought again.
Right. Right. R.I.P. to Young Noble also.
Think positive.
You know who yeah, exactly.
Remember Peter Pan?
All right, go ahead.
Remember Peter Pan?
Yeah,
you couldn't fly until you had happy thoughts.
Wow.
If you wanted to fly, think happy thoughts.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. That was the only way that they could get the girl to fly. Think happy thoughts.
And Pan, right? Something with Pan.
Man, these stories got a lot of esoteric knowledge in them.
Yeah, I know something with Pan. It's like I think Pan meant something. If y'all can help me out, what Pan represent, because I know Pan was a place or something like Moo. I think Pan, and I know Peter, but Pan meant something. I think he had wings on his shoes, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or was he like? Yeah, Pan.
Pan equals nature, instinct, and chaos. The Greek god Pan was
there you go.
wild god of nature. It was a Greek god. He had goat legs, a flute, and lived in the wilderness. Just like Peter Pan lives in Neverland. Leads the Lost Boys and flies around playing his pipes.
Everything we looking at. Drop a bomb to that. Yo, hold up. Pull up Peter Pan face, because Michael Jackson was intrigued by this guy. Right? Peter Pan, about his...
I didn't know that.
You didn't know he was a Peter Pan?
I didn't know he was a Peter Pan.
Thing, man.
He was intrigued about it.
Come on, let's go, bro. We can go. All right, we can unlock these mysteries real quick. Did you call... I don't... Shout out Chosen Lord. That's kind of dope.
What he said?
He said that I get a call to go back home. I don't know what you mean by go. Some say he was... Some say he was the devil. Yeah, I mean, there's different... Yeah, exactly. See, what I told you, bro. I told you. It's just another part
You
of
never lying, Priest. I noticed that.
Yeah.
You never lying.
But it was something... Piper. It was something with R. Kelly, too. I don't know. It was something with Pan.
He represents the untamed childlike spirit.
There he goes. Come on. Read it.
Esoterically represents the primal life force, the libido, and the part of us that resists domestication or control.
Bring that back. Let's read that again real slow. Let's go. AD.
Yeah. Think
of how Mike did it. Glitter, right? So you got the biggest artist ever.
Yeah.
Walk everywhere he walked, it lit up.
Yeah.
Everywhere he walked, he ran up the shoes. He had a tiger.
Well, we kind of figure that's what comes with show business. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a little flossy.
Yeah, but he was stepping on everything. Every time he stepped, it lit up. That was in itself. That was incredible.
Oh, on the.
I was like, wait a minute, hold up. The light, yeah, when he was walking on the ground.
On the Billie Jean video.
Yeah. The light blocks like every block he stepped on.
That was like the disco. Remember the disco back in the days? There was a lit up dance floor. The dance floor used to light up like that.
That's fire though. See, I never experienced.
Was that inspired by Michael Jackson, or did Michael Jackson take that?
I don't know if I saw a disco floor lit up.
That was the 70s. The 70s, the disco clubs would have a light up.
Mike was disco,
floor,
very disco-ish.
and they would dance on a lit up floor.
Right, maybe that was it. Yeah, maybe off the wall was like off the hook. See, I'm not gonna go. We're going Panamania. It's something crazy.
Well, let me go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the dance floors in the back in the past.
I showed you Rick James on Walking too. Yeah. Let's stick to the subject though. Let's stick to what we got.
They don't have dance floors that light up anymore, huh?
Nah, that's it. They got a game that do that. I don't know. First of all, nobody dance no more. But you went to a club where the floor was lit up?
Yeah. No, I didn't personally.
That's a fire club though. I just never been there. If you've been to that club,
I'm sure our parents.
Because that's our fire. Huh?
That's the 70s.
The floor was lighting up when they was dancing.
In the 70s, they would go to the disco.
Let me see. You got to show me.
And
that,
the floors would light up. The chat.
Oh, that's it. You don't need to buy drinks or nothing. If you go to a club and the floor lights up, as you walk on it.
Well, no, they would have different patterns, and it would be a thing.
Nah, yo.
Priest, you knew this though.
Bro. The whole floor light. So you walking on the floor and it lights up. You the
not necessarily.
Flyers dude on
the floor would just be a light up dance floor. It would have different patterns. It would just be like a standard thing. It was very popular in the 70s. You're probably too young, Priest.
Studio 54?
This is probably before your time.
Okay.
You're too young.
All right, but I'm just saying I would have heard these stories. I heard about there's a club that threw sand on the water. I mean, sand on the dance floor.
Okay.
What was the name of that? I heard about. I could never get in. I was too young, but I'm just saying. I heard.
That sounds like Remember the Time video.
Yeah, they had sand on the floor. But I know if you want to do some research and we can have a fun day and look at Studio 54 documentary. Because that was a crazy place, and that happened in New York. So that was a Studio 54, and that probably sparked everything because every celebrity, Michael Jackson celebrated his birthday in there. And every celebrity around the planet, John Travolta lived in there.
Yeah.
So we had the tunnel. So that kind of culture still lived. They kept on coming there. The tunnel was off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
But if you walk in a place and the floor is lit up, you don't gotta buy drinks or nothing. You just come on. That's just
that's how it was. It's not as popular today. I think once the 80s hit, they just stopped doing that. You know what I'm saying? It was a 70s thing. You know how they were in the 70s? Saturday Night Fever with Travolta.
Yeah, they all had secret rooms. He said, yeah, all of those things were set up. They set up Barry White, which is my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Barry White was dope. I think he kind of took over the music and created an orchestra and just ran the whole thing. Nobody could be. He was the king, and I would say Diana Summer.
Diana Summer?
Yeah, that's my own personal pick. All these are my personal pick.
That's back in the day.
It's this thing go, oh, love you, man. And she's doing a robot. You ever saw that?
I've seen that.
I don't want to show it because it's X-rated, yo. It's she is incredible. Donna Summer. She got this, oh man. I said it in one of the rhymes. I think it was. Shout out to Triple JC.
Yeah.
Australia, the building, brother. I see you. Peace to you. This Priest trying to stay up, man. Just talking to y'all, man. We ain't, I just got back from, if you just coming in, I just got back from Vegas. Had a great time there.
Nice. Did you into gambling?
I did. I got on the floor. Very short though, very short. You know what I'm saying?
Do any blackjack, Russian roulette? Not Russian.
Roulette.
Roulette.
No. It was blackjack.
Blackjack.
Up and down. You take the good, you take the bad. There you have the facts of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a little bit of much love to the whole KP universe in the building. Don't let the losers stick up the stream. Yeah.
Let's see how many we got in the chat right now.
When y'all coming in, welcome back.
We got 135 people in the room, Priest.
Hey. Man, listen, we want them all the way up. That's a blessing right there. I remember we used to have 10. Maybe 5.
I remember 20, 30, and it went up to...
You gotta realize that that's 135 people with knowledge, and that's just what we see. Some people watch playbacks.
So the playbacks were the majority of people watching.
And we have a chance to speak to them. And that's the thing. Connecting. It's like, are you out there? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we're connecting back with our soul energies. Mm-hmm. And y'all connected back in because we're going to tell y'all the truth. And that was the whole thing. Mm-hmm. To kick the truth to the young black youth.
And your birthday is coming up.
My born day is coming. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Next month. But shout out to the cancers right now. Shout out to all the cancers.
Both, for example.
But you know what's something interesting? Before we get to that, we got a super chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go in. Man, big up. Oh, he turned to red.
Damn, bro.
You know when you pick the town red, you doing something right, man. I want to shout out to, how you say, Getty Sue? Hey, yo, L.
Getty
Yo, L. Hey, yo, L. You know, L is the God. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Shout out to Getty Sue.
Somebody try to match that right there.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Starting the summer off right.
That's right. L, E-O-L. I knew that word. E-O-L. A-O-L.
A-O-L.
Exactly. L-L. Kuche. L-L. But L is the word of the deity, the Cain. So Canaanite. And I'm gonna do. I did a song, right? And I was very intrigued because I said it's something I want to do, and I'll explain it when y'all hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like later on, but I was very intrigued by a lot of like stories.
What stories?
From the past. Just different ones. Just different. Doesn't matter. No particular order. You know, but I found out, doing some research that a lot of stuff that had to do with the times, right? Because we got to think. I said this before. It's like living now. Everybody know what the Twin Towers are and what happened to the Twin Towers here, but we all understand what that was. Yeah. Like everybody had a basic understanding of things that was there, and they shared the idea.
Yeah.
Everybody had a piece of the idea.
They wrote songs about it.
In order for a culture to survive, you're going to have unity. In order, let me put the mic this way.
Yeah, point it more towards you.
To start, because you want to cultivate, right? You want to get the farmers with the herders. You gotta have structure coming, right? You have to have culture. You have farmers. You have your farmer. You have your herders. Westerners, like settlers today, right? You can see that in culture, even today. How you going to strive and how you going to survive as culture, society. It's very important. I'll just leave it at that. A lot of people thinking with modern day thoughts for ancient civilizations. They dealt with herds, just like if you go down south. So this is a good thing. It's all good. Your knowledge is good. To know is a beautiful thing. Now, I don't know everything, but just to know is a privilege. It's something to that you can do. It's a duty of everybody, for all of us, to do the knowledge. Just doing is a good thing. The Army said, be all you can be. Now, I'm tripping out a little bit because probably caffeine is going in. But it said, be all you can be in the Army.
Mm-hmm. Do the knowledge radio.
Yeah, it was a duty. Yeah, shout out to Do the Knowledge. Come on, you already know. I was leading up to that.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Knowledge Born, who's putting it down. He got the, we got the Royal Priesthood, all the Royal Priesthood too, every last one of y'all. Somebody said 5 is power. What did the 5 fists say to the face, brother? Just joking. Each one teach one. Yep. Like Smithsonian. All right. Let me just keep it moving since we're doing good. Not going to be here for a long time, though. Today, because I'm getting tired. I just came in.
Man, you did good.
Yeah.
Right on point.
Yep.
That's what's up. Shout out to Ceaseless One.
Yep.
You said keep going.
As a comedian.
Yeah. I was gonna show you this.
Dudes who jumped out and robbed him last night at the stadium in Hollywood. Watch to my head.
I got a couple funny ones, man.
I'm gonna show you this clip that Prince was talking about.
Right.
Because we know how we talk about your birthday coming up.
Yeah.
It got me thinking. Because, at the club, we always be celebrating birthdays. We always be doing the birthday song, and we do the cake and all that. So I'm going to show you when you're ready.
Will Smith. Girls.
Oh, we got another one from Godfather 3000 with the $2. Says LL Cool J's album, The Force is with the Listen.
Shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi once again, though, for his album, man. I can't wait to hear it. What's the name of Trag's album again? I'm going to look it up.
All right, you ready for this?
Oh, my. Yeah, let's go. I'll be a candidate, man. You know that. Come on.
It's about birthdays.
Example, you had how many birthdays?
Me? What do you think?
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day.
Absolutely.
You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago, just like that lady said.
So the idea is,
this is crazy. Wow.
if we stop with the birthdays,
Let's do that dance again.
we stop aging.
If we stop what?
We stop celebrating the birthday, you stop aging. We shouldn't worry about the number. We shouldn't even think about the age because it subliminally tricks us.
That's what I say.
If time isn't even real, if time is an illusion, why are we even counting how old we are? You know, and then that's not even talking about. It's a ritual to even have the birthday party. When you sing "Happy Birthday," you're doing a magic ritual with the candles. You're singing a song. They gather around. You blow the That's all magic, ritualistic ceremony. If you break it down, we do it for the kids.
It's fire.
They have a birthday party. You know what I mean? It's a tradition. But at the end of the day, it's a ritual. And I realize that because we do a lot of birthdays at the club, man.
Yeah.
And you get to a point where you start like, what are we doing here? Like,
right.
Like, you know, congratulations, this
Ritualistic.
person. This girl just turned 21 and we're singing this song. But is it too crazy to think that maybe not celebrating it at all is an option? Goes against tradition, though.
I'm tired. Yo, listen, I know people who don't celebrate their birthdays, and then I heard, you know, some people say that your birthday is really your mother's birthday. She gave birth that day, and so you just take on that. So it goes so many ways.
I mean, if we forget how old we are,
stop acting your age.
Are we even aging?
Don't just sit there. How that goes?
Somebody asks how old you are, you be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped counting.
Yeah. Just don't do something. Stand there. That's how. Sit there. Yeah, I'm about to cut. I'm about to cut the show.
You ready to go right to the song promotions?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Oh. You know what I mean? It's like,
What happened?
I'm going to sleep.
Oh, word. Yeah. All right. Our first submission is by an artist named Antwand from North Carolina. The song is called Ah. I'm going to bring it up on screen. Hold up. I still got it muted for them. Okay, take it back one more again. Hold on.
Who's
and
this?
Mojito wants to be in the shot, so don't mind the cat. Here we go. This is Antwand from North Carolina. The song is called Ah.
No ET abduction, no bluffing. We loving the most high energy. End of discussion.
Yo.
How'd you like that?
Lyrically superb. Subject matter dope. Got it across. Beat was dope too. But that way, if you have a beat like that, that was dope because you can hear it. MC.
Yeah. Fire, good mix. Everything sounds cool. I like it. I got nothing critical to say about it. That was cool. He was almost singing for a little bit. He's on a note. That was cool. Oh, he's got another one that he submitted in here.
Let's go.
Artist is Natural.
Take me off the stream.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'll just do this. Hold on, I got you in here. Bam. Do this. Artist called Natural by Law and Antwand from North Carolina. Song title is called Favorite. Right. And don't worry, Priest is listening. Let's go. Oh, damn. We'll shout you out when Priest gets back.
We gon'
show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorites. We gon' show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorites. Told you not cause I was on a mission, but you didn't listen, paying no attention. Now we got you slipping, all up in the kitchen, skipping all the friction to the next dimension. Never looking back, taking off and we dipping, dodging all the cap, just hold wild for my vision. Crushing hijacks, I'm just going Scottie Pippen, doing for the team, I'm too mean with the glisten, chopping up the tension, never mind the propositions. When them angels get to glitching, then my angels leave them missing. Well, it's competition when an Ahab isn't fishing, driven like a piston, really am an engine, building elements in my will, that's ascension. Neutralizing threats, I'ma cancel like remission. I don't ask permission, is you not tripping? Terminate to kill, do it for the thrill. I just been chill, it's KTC, I just can't see MHOE. All I can see is KTC, I just can't see MHOE. Tribal Mafia, we gon' show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorites. We gon' show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorites.
Pop like a ghost, I just wanna toast. Without wheelers roast, on the super chronic. Charging Indiana, how we fast like supersonic. Tapping in the shadows, hijack calling us the money. Rapping in the black holes, this breath they don't want it. Send a dog, we on it. Critics path cross with the craft, my art is official like Tony. Call me Star 6, Storm Spar, breaking phonies. Grab a art, drippers getting runny. Coming for the tears, you can keep them now holding hands. You thinking shit is funny, dodging Jezebel, laughing at Azazel. Cause your mission failed, rappers' tunes getting peeled. Plastic flow is getting stale. And lil' this, and lil' that, copycat won't comprehend, natural dragon wing flaps.
We gon' show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorites. We gon' show you how to speak the language. KTC, you know what my aim is. Meditating straight about the matrix. We just wanna be your favorite.
Yo, that was cool. What you think?
Straight fire.
Yeah, good visuals.
Lyrical, like I said before. I don't even know which one I like the best. I like the style. I like everything you're doing. It remind me of my man. Shout out to one of the best flowers. Gave me a little Donny Arcade kind of vibe. A little bit. Everybody's unique in their own, but I love it. The visuals are crazy. What's his name again?
This is Natural by Law and Antwand.
That's a dope name, first of all. It's two.
Yeah.
Shout out to Natural by Law and Antwand. Where they from?
North Carolina.
I'm coming to North Sea, man. Shout out to y'all brothers. Y'all keep making music like that. Hold up. This is what's saving us. This is what's saving hip hop. His hip hop has been on the gurney for a minute. Yeah, the vaccine, man. Right here, let's go.
That's what's up. Great submission, sounded good. Again, with the mix is dope. Person who made the beat was at Haake official, HAAKE official on YouTube. We're gonna have all the links to these artists in the description after the show. Let's go. Next up, an artist named Supreme Leviathan from Baltimore. Song is called Blues, Jazz, and Green Gas, featuring Chinyer, Martina, Lynch. All right, here we go.
No, you ever get to sleep? Just
what happened?
You know,
good.
Embraced by it, like just sleep.
I got plenty of water.
It's all good.
You need hydration?
I'm up. So.
Got you.
Yeah. let's get high. Blues, jazz, and green grass. Lyrics get high in your ass like a thong, or high off a bong. Evil matter in they songs. Standing on fecal matter, what type of shit you on? Jordans compared to LeBrons, which ones you got on? Exactly, don't cross the family. Maya Baraka faculty. Flames in my quatrains cause casualties, calamities. Smoke the indigo. Children in the village turn killers. Sega verse Nintendo. Soap on the window. Verse make time go in reverse. Memento, retro flow. Renegade with grenades. Wax spitting mimics itching styles. Or how stop snitching set me more back a decade. More wreckage to the method for street immunity. Poison leaked in communities. We seek unity, a source for truancy. More resources and less eulogies.
Music is my drug, it's a drug, it's a drug.
Martina, Lynch. Blues, jazz, and green grass. I used to get so mad when them bills was on my ass. Shit wasn't adding up, so I had to do the math. Think fast, I got the ball like I'm out collecting bing bags. I get the bag so easy, I'm using rap to feed me. I'm shitting on these bitches, they be swimming in my feces. And I'm from another planet, I created a new species. I'm player one, I'm Mario, you player two, Luigi. This the type of vibe, got me smoking in the beanie. Got them fly guys, really great that they see me. I'm from Baltimore, where it's murder and graffiti. And them niggas think they tough because they seen that shit on TV. Martina is a beast, kick back and let me eat. But I've been on the mission, making sure I get my piece. A roof over my head and a place to get my feet. Tell them ho, get up my ass, cause I'm coming for the streets.
Yeah.
Don't approach this, the rhyme ferocious. Satan supporters lost their lips in the apocalypse from attempts to quote it. Wax performers, informants for the daily dosage. They clothes infested, that's how you find bugs in your hood. Niggas is roaches, I was invested in the notion. The solutions without organized movement is improvement in slow motion. It's hard to fight the villains and the people's plight. You can't shatter a glass ceiling made of crack pipes. It's all contrite, no matter who you are. Tasked with the cause, so we count the stars. And we're the mask of a faceless Dunbar. Slam poetry meets gun bars to speak against the odds. Most awoke ain't got knowledge of self. There's hope if you help. Broke, dirty, and filthy, but these words are my wealth. Besides, my coat so white it's guilty about itself.
Music is my drug, it's a drug, it's a drug. High, we get high, we get high, we get high, we get high.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold up.
Go.
That was perfect. That song right there, the message, everything that was perfect. Keep that up. It's over. It's a wrap.
Facts.
That's a female, right? Am I correct, AD, on that?
Yeah, that was singing.
Yeah. You got to keep going. You're incredible. Both of y'all together, but I'm just saying.
Blues, Jazz, and Green Grass featuring Chinyer, Martina, Lynch, Supreme Leviathan from Baltimore, produced by Supreme Mathematics. From the new album Ancient Future, out now everywhere from DBL Records.
Shout out to them, man. Keep it going. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and to their information. Check it out. If y'all in the craft room, just put your initials there or whatever.
Man, that's a song promotion right there.
Yeah, that was it.
They're going to get some views because that was perfect demonstration. Very cool. Very nice. Great submission.
Yep.
Man. All right, let's keep it rocking. Back to this main screen. Coming up next, we've got an artist named Ceaseless One, who's also in the chat. By the way, before we continue, we've got to shout out this super chat we got right here. Damn. Chat room's lit. Boom. So this is from Eno. I'm not sure if the whole name is being read there, but it says Eno. He says, this for you, Cootie Merrill Tribal on deck. We got hijacked by the next. Shout to 432 Drop Nation. Say is the ambassador at NBL, Yosef Dizzle. What it do is for the tribes. With the $50.
Oh man, that's dope, my brother.
Wow.
Tell Caramillo, man, tell him to come back over on the Podcraft, man.
Yeah.
So you can rap a taste.
We gotta get Cootie Mayo back.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cootie Mayo.
Your presentation.
Yeah. Time for round 2 is to let him present proper. You know? Nice. All right. Just a few more to go. Here we go. This is Ceaseless One from Long Beach. It's an MP3. It's called Egyptian Musk.
It's dope.
Oh, it's a beat. What you think, Priest?
Yeah. That jet lag. That's car lag.
Car lag. We're almost there.
Yeah, now we're good. I think the beat was. I love the sound. I think it just needed some transition. It kept going. So put a beautiful sample, the way you chopped it up, and everything is great. But I think just a little bit of transition. Make it be transition.
Okay.
I think it'll be perfect.
Yeah, I like it. I like the beat. I like all of his choice of instruments and stuff. I think it needs to be mastered. So if you run it through some mastering, that bass can hit more. The boom boom. I know it could be a little more punchy, but in mastering, it'll really bring that out. It can be an overall compression and really make that bass bump. You know what I mean? Because there's a nice 808 in there, but it's not hitting as hard as it could, which can be done in mastering. You submit that in Studio AD. The first one is free. You can basically get that mastered for free if you just submit to StudioAD.pro. But yeah, the track is dope. It just needs to be mastered, I think, and it'll really hit harder, and you'll feel the difference. Definitely, you'll feel the difference.
Yeah.
The mix is good. It just needs to be mastered for that last crisp finalization to really make everything pop. We'll leave it at that. But good beat.
Thank you, Ben Frank, man. I'm trying to get my energy is just like. Oof.
It's all good. We only got a couple more to go. Let me hit refresh just to make sure. Okay, maybe 3. Here we go. This next one is by Tdot Loves You from Milltown. Song title is Matriarch. Okay, it's on BandLab. Here we go.
Carry, baby.
Look at all her melanin, heaven sent, heaven's drip. They talk a lot of shit about our queens, but they be militant. Look at all her melanin, heaven sent, heaven's drip. They talk a lot of shit about our queens, but they be militant. Mayday, mayday, nigga alert. Better not steal my likeness, all the shit I was writing. Get as hype men, handing out them indictments. Prison prophets, power trippers who do nothing but spite them. Watch out for the hour hitters, niggas gave nothing but pain. And just another hour get devoured with nothing to gain. Pride before the fall, you thought it would never cower. Life is bittersweet, but all you got was sour. Whoa, whoa, it be me. At first you said it couldn't be. It seemed too good to be true, then just lay up the feet. If it's too good to be true, then just let this shit be. Look at all her melanin, heaven sent, heaven's drip. They talk a lot of shit about our queens, but they
very melodic.
Look at all her melanin, heaven sent, heaven's drip. They talk a lot of shit about our queens, but they be militant.
That's fire.
Yeah, right?
Like the monotone. He's just talking to you, just a love letter. Yeah, that's fire, my brother.
Hold up. Okay. It's dope, right? Good positive message.
Fire, bro.
I like the beat. It's a very optimistic beat.
Go down.
Very positive. That was dope. A Lyrical Leviathan says, shout out to the Podcraft, much respect. Shout out to Lyrical Leviathan. Appreciate you. But yeah, great track. Everyone says smooth. It's a good concept. I'm not sure if that's the final draft, but if you're still building on that, if you're still making that, that's a cool, really
Bring
good
it
concept.
to AD. First one's on free.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, I like it. I think it's a good concept. It kind of makes you want more, but I'm assuming you're gonna make it a longer track. I'm assuming that, because that could be a good 3-minute song, at least. All right, let's go. Hold on, let me double check for a confirmation here. Yep, got one pending. This one is from Aurora Borealis, from the Holy City in New York.
Take me off the screen.
Okay, yeah, featuring Rasul. Here we go. All right. You good?
To all MCs, my sword is like Excalibur. To all challengers, I put you on the calendar for the execution date. With your head on a gold plate, close the drapes. You cannot escape. I tie weights to your ankles and watch you sink to the bottom of the fiery lakes. Stranded on the planet of the apes, dressed in the Batman cape, smoking a chalice with Aurora Borealis in the palace. I speak malice, I accept the challenge. For all those who become friends and foes, I let the calico blow. 7 shots to your cranium, the bullets vibrate vibranium. I baptized him with fire. I'm your murder MC for hire. Now call me sire, or call me Rasul. I'm all 7, the Messiah, or Belladonna. From the John Wick flick, I hold more clips, hit you in your hips. Aurora Borealis, Rasul lost 7, the lost children of Babylon and beyond. With my main man, Aurora Borealis, King Blazer.
777 kings in your face. We come from a place, heaven reigns, a place where angels singing. As we walk to the star north of us, see Aurora Borealis. Analysts from the mainstream bitter on the semi-sweet raw beats that creep. You went as deep state paralysis made it possible with the blades. King David blazed the unchoppable. The blade sharp. We have to keep moving like sharks, waiting for a challenge, never provoke. But we'll smoke and dismantle the scandalous. Once you try to step, you feel the talons. It's too late. Hey, Rue came through, blew in with this cape, and like Nate, dog, have to regulate some chosen ones. God's messengers hate none. Listen to Isaiah, refuting the truth. We wait in patience for God to water the seeds while we do these deeds and rebuke Satan. We the few. Hey, Rue, Rasulullah 7, the Golden Falcon. Aurora Borealis came through with the light we shed on our path.
Hip-hop disciple, the devil is my rival. Clutch of the Bible, lean like the Eiffel Tower of Pisa, not a people of Pisa. I appease God.
All right. That's what's up. Got some fire in the chat.
Yeah.
Priest says it was.
Yeah.
It was good.
Fire,
Yeah, I like that the mixes are better. The kick and snare are nice. Not a crazy bad mix or anything. I just hear the improvements. Good stuff. I actually like Aurora's lyrics.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's got his own style. That's cool. Let's see. Let me check here. All right, we're gonna move on to grand finale for today. Is the Mark of Buddha from VA. The song is called From the East.
Shout out to Mark of Buddha.
Priest says shout out to Mark of Buddha. Let's go.
Yet why must I explain? My power is what it is. I shall not always be limited thus. Can it be that I am afraid? Or is it merely I know not my own limits? Perhaps I presume.
Notice Power. Samurai, the Lotus Flower. It's the first thing I set it off with that. That's crazy, man. Melodic. Yo. That's daybreak music right there. Like when you first open your eyes.
Yeah.
To the first hours of the day.
I love the koto. I love the Japanese instruments.
Fire. Fire, M.O.B.
Yeah. It's nice.
Marco Buddha.
You always got good beats.
Yes, you gotta say that for the offering too or something. Ooh. That's crazy. I think we got enough for an album, me and just Marco Buddha alone.
Yeah, y'all could do a whole album. Know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
We got a last minute submission from Triple JC. Remember Triple JC?
Yeah, from Australia.
From Melbourne, Australia. That's right. Song is called Spiritual Warfare. Here we go.
That's it, though. I can't.
This is it.
I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Triple O.
Demonstrate 11 to 8 from hell I elevate to the skies above the devils and hate. Mind steady, my might ready, heavenly, fighting the enemy. Aware in my sleep from dream attacks like Freddy trying to scare me. Rapid eye movement, my rap is divine, lucid, Cupid, Lucifer heat. I don't know if I'll ever get used to this shit. I'm moving ahead, lunar eclipse, I'm moving lunatics, doom and abyss, using crucifix on witches, bridges, pictures. I don't know which is the biggest threat. Is it disrespect or the internet? I'm thinking, I'm not finished yet, the eye stares, nightmares, tripping on life's cares, high in the air, the ceiling feels like a dream, but I'm right there. Why despair, not scared, under the covers, God is above us, silver cord cutters, grilling all you motherfuckers' eyes, you demons. Yes, Hex, what's your next disguise scheme? And I testify when I'm speaking, light being, fighting a legion, with might all eyes seeing the sights, right speaking, night of the heathen, zeros and ones, I am the sun's unlimited funds, I come to think that the villains are the heroes with guns,
He bars. He barred it, yo.
Minding the planets, life sadness, driving the minds right into madness. Psych tablets, night tactics. Have you got vision? We spot the position, reconnaissance mission. On the opposition, stopping the prison. I kick it like a shock to the system. Honor and wisdom, be John Connor's decision. I speak for the people. The police symbol is an evil sigil. Speech is illegal. When we greet the people, pleased to meet you. They deceive you, thinking up legal means to defeat you. But I see spit great words and reverse with reverb and green herb. Peace on earth is the least we deserve. God's vessel, oxygen temple. Turn the speakers up to the loudest possible level.
That was an overload of burning the mic down.
I first started.
That right there was construction work. That right there made that work. Yo, what he just did, he went crazy. Mm-hmm. That's Royal Priesthood. Yeah, you said in Seasons 1. Yo, remember he did the first beat for the intro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Triple JC?
Yeah, Triple JC ate that up.
That's what's up.
Yo, that was rapid fire, no stop. This is what I am. This is what I'm made of. You have to accept it. If you don't, I'll be back tonight to take it. Hey. That's that type of energy I got.
Nice.
Yo.
That's awesome.
It's no choice. That was rapid barred up, man. That was crazy.
Yeah. He was kind of rapping it like kind of low, like it was the middle of the night and he didn't want to wake his neighbors.
Yeah, sniper rap.
But that's cool.
It's like this. Kill shot.
Yeah.
So sometimes they voice it comes in a whisper form.
Yeah.
But that's like the crouching tiger. You can't, because they crouch. So it's very soft but aggressive, because that tiger walks upon the leaves very gently. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Each step is calculated. Then when he gets closer to his prey, pounce on him.
I get it.
With pain.
I would just like to hear him spit it a little louder. little more volume on the mic. That's just me though. It sounds dope, but like
that's where you go more quiet.
his bars are so hard. I kind of want to hear it a little louder, a little bit more higher volume in the expression. You know what I mean? But I get it as an art form the way it is. It's still dope. It's still dope. I get it. Triple JC, I tried a ninja. Okay, you're doing it on purpose. Like a ninja. Okay. So we got a last minute David Blazer.
Oh man.
What you want to do? Oh wait, where's the track? He probably sent it to me on.
Yeah, he trying to keep me here, bro.
I mean, we can close out with it.
Yeah, let's close out with it.
Okay.
Doubt.
Well,
David J. Blaze.
We're gonna close out with David J. Blazer, and then we're gonna rock a feature presentation from Crip Jesus.
Definitely.
So we're gonna close out with that, but we're still gonna play them. How's that? Yeah. Oh, Priest is going. Hold on a second. I still have to hit the save button.
Oh, sure. I'm gonna sleep, though.
You gonna be okay to drive?
Huh?
You okay to drive?
Yeah. Don't I look at? No.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, headed west.
Headed west. Cause I got coffee. If you need a caffeine for the drive home. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be good. Trust me, I put down the window. Let the breeze.
You don't make up
for that's all right.
You do it in the streets. You do it at home.
Here we go. It's playing.
You know it.
Shout out to Blazer and Sue. Jesus Christ.
Russell with Law 7. King Blaze. Yo, I spark the mental with infinite potential. The fuse ignites the essence. Words sharp like gold-plated swords that cuts through adolescence. My pen is like a nuclear weapon. Every line is like a lyrical lesson. Crafted scriptures defined like holy confessions. I navigate the labyrinth of life with precision. Stranded in this concrete jungle. I watch the earth crumble, but I still remain humble. Mathematical magician, painting pictures with words, sparking minds to envision. From the depths of hell, where black devils dwell, I speak wisdom, untainted within every verse that I pursue. Hidden in the depths of human imperfection, I reveal misconceptions. I pray in the direction of the Kaaba. Spiritual trauma, I pull out the llama and watch your brain matter scatter.
Show me your friends, I'll tell you your future. Toxic friends can pollute ya. Tooting the devil's flute as they persecute ya, while ruining the style and the image that you used to. Saying that they abuse, well they abuse you. This is my right,
crazy.
My right to fight and refute you. Praying for you to have happiness and love, so I don't shoot you. Reminded of Isaiah 54:17. If you know what I mean, weapons formed against cannot prosper. Guilt and self-resentment can cost you your ability to thrive. So as the old me died, I'm the one who's blessed. I'm the one who's blessed. Fuck out with the best.
That's a fire beat. That snare is cracking. Rasul killed that.
Yeah.
Shout
Excalibur.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Soul.
Some people might not agree with that.
Well, you know there's research. No, they went up in there. You playing, but they went up in there. This.
Yeah, no. Lot of progress made.
I'm just joking. They went down there and they saw the pyramids. They saw the, but it's still being tested.
I seen that.
We just having fun, man. We just having fun. Nah, cause you couldn't think. Oh, all right. Oh man,
shout out to Soul.
AD Jizzle, man.
Yeah.
Yo, it's some people may not agree.
People not agree with that.
Come on, we gotta stop that. It's a red herring. That's right.
It's a red herring right there. It's a trick. You're trying to trick me. I don't believe that. Oh, okay, AD, I see you. Oh, okay. That's what he does.
Who's that, Blazer?
No, Rasul. He'll say that if I play a sound.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I hear you with your sound effects. It's not funny. I heard that.
So you guys. Yeah, right.
You guys are trying to gang up on me.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, oh, Sue.
I see you.
Sue.
Shout out to Sewell. Shout out to Sewell. Much respect.
Oh, Sewell.
Just playing around.
Butt of the chick. Nah, you know, well, I always would say. You know, I always would say.
Yeah. As I always say. Some people might not agree with that.
Yeah, appreciate. You always. All right. All right. We're gonna get out of here, man, because I got to ride.
Yeah.
T-Pussy. Nah, crazy, man. Invitation. The love is grapefruit. Hey, no doubt, man.
We're gonna close out with some Blue Tang.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, shout out to Crip Jesus.
Crip Jesus with a song called Late Night Trap Music.
You know, we just having fun, man. Don't start up. AD is a great impressionist.
I got good ears.
Yeah.
I can't imitate everybody. But some good impersonators out there.
Yeah. Did you see the one I sent you? Homeboy was doing Jay-Z. Oh, you did and Puffy?
No, was it Jay Farrow?
Yeah, he did an L50. That was crazy.
Jay Farrow is really good with the impressions, man.
Yo, we're going to get up out of here, man, because I got to go. I'm tired. The light is still out in the sky, so we're going to do it.
Barely.
On this side of heaven, yo.
Yo, killing me with this.
I'm going to skip the applause and go right to the track.
Let's get out of here. Look, Emerald
Let's
City
go.
is
We'll see y'all
brighter
next time.
than ever.
Late Night Trap Music by Crip Jesus.
Let's go.
Blue Tang.
Shout out to Crip Jesus and Blue Tang.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Well, you know, this going to be dope because this, what we're about to play is Royal Priesthood.
From AM to the PM, we your favorite trappers. You know G-Body probably slapped your favorite rapper. In Brooklyn with black knowledge and Biggie's homies. It's K's and N's like K9s, we stick 'em on you. The stick hanging out the blick like an anaconda. My niggas predict the future like Nostradamus. My girl asked if I'm taking ashwagandha. I said, nah, I'm high off of ayahuasca. I'm on, but my safety off. On top, they wanna take me off. I'm used to it by now. The workers always hate the boss. OT and the crazy law for almighty GM. King 7 just called from San Quentin, so it's free him. The way I wear my turban got him saying I'm Taliban. Chopper in the trunk was imported from Pakistan. Weird nigga lame, I could never get through to you. Shall spit, make your head spin like a Rubik's Cube. Nigga killed my nephew, the pain was unusual. Fuck a rap, can't say what we gon' do to you. We gon' get him first, then go to the funeral. Rest in peace, JD, you know we. Rest in peace, JD, you know we. Late night trap music. You like $999, you close, but you not a G. Was broke as fuck in Detroit, shopping the Dollar Trees. Touchdown to LA, I'm Jesus, fulfilled the prophecy. Niggas wanna be me, can't see me. This shit is obviously cause I spit the bar so hard and so honorably, like Ghostface on the purple tape. With the Wallabies, I'm Wu-Tang. Difference is I'm West Coast, Crips, so I'm Blue-Tang. Used to run plays with your boot thing, but we gon' keep that on the low cause it's your new thing. Way I murder beats, I'm the rap Albert Anastasia. Catch me in random places, smoking and meditating. More than just dedication, it's more like infatuation. I came to the realization the only reason I'm standing right here and right now is cause I'm gravitating. My face card so good it should be laminated. Every rap is like a journal, I just counted 50 cash for my D in eternal. Shout out Allah you, and free the God supreme Allah too. The real big homie, way before that nigga Big U. I'm bringing you the truth that was hidden by the racists. Pale white faces, stuffing niggas in bracelets to catch cases. You know the judges wanna hang us, tell everybody trapped in institutions and cages. It's all love. Man, can't even name all my loved ones locked up. Tattoo all dead homies on my body, man. It's real in the field. Late night trap music.
Crip Jesus, yo, his name is Crip Jesus. Crip Jesus.
Wu-Tang, that's
Wu-Tang. I tell him all praises blue. All the time. All praises blue. Word.